Yo, so like going back to that game between Mamelodi Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs, right? I think this is the last time I want to speak about it. Like one thing that I also noticed about the game that I took notice of is Glody Lilepo, right? So what I've actually realized and what I've been saying so many times to like some of my peers, right, is that there's a difference between like when you watch football on TV and when you watch football live at the stadium. You know what I'm saying? Because when you watch football live at the stadium, you're able to analyze properly. You're able to see things that ordinarily you wouldn't be able to like notice when you're watching a football game via the television screen, right? And why I say that is because I'm looking at this guy, Glody Lilepo, right? And I see how he gets so much hype, so much praise, especially how Kaizer Chiefs fans always praise this guy. They rate him so highly. And it's one thing that I've never really understood why they rate him highly, because maybe it's because of the goals that he scores. Yes, he does score bangers. I've seen Lilepo, he scored so many bangers since he arrived at Kaizer Chiefs, right? And yeah, it makes sense why people rate him that highly. But I feel like in today's modern game, bro, I don't actually think Fesu, you should really rate a player like that, Fesu, based on him just scoring bangers only, because you gotta look at their style of play, bro. Looking at his style of play, looking at his movement of the ball, looking at his body language, bro, I'm not really impressed, bro. It doesn't really make sense why he gets so much hype, because you can't just assess him based off his bangers only. Watching him in the game against Mamelodi Sundowns, bro, he was nowhere to be seen. You looked at his body movement, he was not moving off the ball, bro. He was not involved in the game whatsoever. Yeah, maybe you could say that Mamelodi Sundowns were dominating, but I feel like that's not really an excuse, because every single time Kaizer Chiefs had the ball, he was nowhere to be seen at all. He didn't really make much movement. It was only in the early stages of the game, where he got fouled by Marcelo Allende. But bro, man, I feel like his performances lately, man, it just doesn't justify why he's overhyped. I'm sorry, bro. It just does not justify why he's overhyped. And the game against Mamelodi Sundowns proved to me. I mean, the fact that he was kept on the pitch for more than 80 minutes for that long is something that I always ask myself, bro. It's so puzzling. I always ask myself, like, guys, is there any clause that is stipulated in his contract which states that, ayo, no more Lilepo angadlalanga kahle face, even if he doesn't play well? Is he supposed to finish 90 minutes even if he doesn't play well? Is it written in a clause that he's supposed to play for more than 80 minutes or even finish the game? Because, bro, his performances recently does not justify why he should stay on the pitch that long. And why is he always in the starting 11? It just does not make sense, bro. And that performance against Mamelodi Sundowns, bro, was not it. It definitely was not it.